to your 2022 Republican Party of Texas Convention. I want to congratulate you on being elected as delegates and alternates to this convention. Your role is a very important one. You'll discuss, debate, and determine the positions that will direct and define our party over the next 2 years. You'll also elect our party's leadership that will work to ensure a statewide victory in November. Remember, the Republican Party of Texas is a grassroots party. It doesn't belong to me, the governor, our senators, or congressmen, or any elected official. This is your party. You are the reason this party is strong. You are the reason Texas stays red. You deserve to be seen and heard at this convention. You deserve to be respected and appreciated. Your voice and your hard work matter to our party, our state, and our nation. You are the Republican Party of Texas. I want to start by recognizing a few individuals who made this event possible. First of all, I want to deeply thank RPT Executive Director John Beckmeyer, who makes this party run on a day-to-day basis. He is a driving force, not just behind this convention, but all of the party's successes over the past year. I want to thank Dion Starnes for all of her hard work as a volunteer in organizing this convention. I apologize for asking her to take on that role and thank her for doing it. I also want to thank all of the RPT staff, volunteers, and sponsors who helped organize this event and fund this event. Let's give them all a round of applause, please. We gather here in Houston at a historic time. We're in nothing less than a fight to save the America we love, the America we grew up in, and the America we wish to preserve for our children. The consequences of Democrat national leadership have been severe. The Biden administration's inherited a growing economy, a 1.3% inflation rate, wages growing more than 3 times inflation, $2 gas, and an America that looked to a brighter future as it was putting the pandemic behind it. It took Democrats only a year and a half to destroy it all. But we have to recognize that this threat to our country posed by this administration is something markedly different and more substantial than we've faced in the past. Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and Democrats in power across the country sink to new lows each day, destroying our nation's economy, opening our borders, defunding our police, letting our criminals roam free, forcing vaccines and depriving our children of a normal childhood, all while unleashing the power of the government on anyone who resists, even parents who seek only to have a say in their child's education. The administration's been aided by its allies in academia, the media, and corporate America, who've spread propaganda, attacked individuals who question the government-approved narrative, and taken direct aim at our children. This is happening right here in our state, too. They believe in giving government more power to run our lives. They want to destroy the Western nuclear family as the centerpiece of society. They believe natural rights, due process, color blindness, and equality before the law are tools of systemic racism, and that the government should engage in wealth redistribution and racial discrimination against so-called privileged classes to ensure an equal outcome. And if you don't buy into their plan, they'll come after your kids and turn them against you. We need to adapt to this new threat. As a party, we can't be content with merely winning elections and slowing America's leftward trajectory. We can't rest on achieving a few legislative victories, then sit back proud and content. We need to take the fight directly to the left and go on offense. And this means using our state majority to define the debate. This means influencing public opinion instead of following the polls. This means being proactive in passing legislation to promote strong families, free speech, border security, public safety, and a free economy. We've seen the GOP wake up to this realization, and where we have, we've seen success. Republicans like Lieutenant Governor Patrick and Ron DeSantis in Florida have stood up and gone on offense against corporations like Disney, who receive special favors from the government while taking harmful positions on social issues. The Texas legislature's pushed back against big banks discriminating against the firearms industry. We've begun to take back our school boards and have successfully defined the battlefield. And we've successfully defined the battlefield in the fight to preserve parental rights and protect our school children from sexual propaganda. And because of the foresight of the 87th legislature, when Roe v. Wade is overturned this month, abortion will no longer be legal in the state of Texas. I want to be clear. Going on offense means when we put our time and treasure into electing Republicans, we expect Republicans to lead our state. And not the party that wants to destroy everything we hold dear. This means that Republicans need to end the practice of appointing Democrats to chair powerful committees in the Texas House. Until we do everything we can to stop the radical left, our state will be at risk, our children will be in peril, and parents will be under assault by our government and the private institutions that are codependent. It's up to us to mobilize, organize, and unify around a singular goal: preserving the American dream for our children. Is there any more noble goal than that? America's more than just a country. America's opportunity, America's freedom, America's prosperity, America's family, America's hope. And America's none of this without Texas. Our founders established a nation on beliefs that were once shared by all Americans of all political backgrounds and affiliations. Beliefs that define our Republican movement, that unalienable rights are endowed by our Creator, not government, that rights exist with or without government. The purpose of government's to secure, not to provide rights to the governed. And that government holds only that just power consented to by the governed and none other. We believe that a strong society must be structured around strong families and a devotion to faith. We believe that every life on this planet is sacred from the moment it's conceived. We believe every individual should have an equal opportunity to pursue his or her dreams. These principles have produced the greatest nation that's ever existed, a nation that's been the biggest destroyer of poverty in world history and has allowed people to live a better life than any society before it. The America we love, Democrats want to destroy it. But Republicans seek to chart a very different course, one of strong borders, fiscal responsibility, healthcare freedom, a strong military, public safety, excellence in education, and a thriving culture. We can't compromise with Democrats who have a different and incompatible vision for our future. We need to be a bold and unapologetic conservative party ready to go on offense and win the fight for our country. In November, a red wave's going to sweep across Texas and this nation and begin a new era. It already started this week in South Texas. Then the Republican Party of Texas will fight alongside you to make sure that victory truly means something. It all starts here. Together, we are going to defend Texas and save America in 2022. Thank you. May God continue to bless Texas, America, and all those who defend it. Thank you.